Hello world. I have very complicated thoughts about this video because I'm kind of terrified and a little bit I feel sorry for you because you don't know many things about Slavic girls, and there's a thing I want to help you with this video, okay? Help you not get your life ruined. I use Western social media. I'm from Russia. There are Russian contents, and also, of course, I see a lot of English content. And of course, you know, there's such thing as social media, in our life too, called trends. Something's popular now, something's not. Something was popular yesterday or a month ago. Not sure if trends live for so long, but some of them does for sure. With this shit, with wars and Epstein files and all that shit, we pretty much know who controls the world. Who are those people? We can easily tell. They really hate us, destroy us, and they pretty often tell us what to do or what to eat even. They say that some things are harmful for you and you should not eat it. But we all understand that steak or some shit is not harmful for you. Eggs, oil, butter. Everyone understands that, but still we're confused. Why they always do it? Why they always do it? But you should understand that there's a trend now to eat steaks. But you should understand that almost every trend is from someone's head, and the someone is pretty much very often, almost always, you know who. So when you see, it's safer to do the opposite if you see this shit. I mean, if it's very massive, because if you're talking about me, look at me, 300 subs. Of course, I have no power, and no one would hire me or even watch me anyway. So if this is local thing, super unpopular and not trending, you may believe that. I'm not saying you should just believe it and don't question it. Critical thinking is very important. I think you know this. But you might as well listen to it. I'm not saying do exactly, just listen and think about it. Russians always say I have a water in my speeches, so I'm sorry if I'm like this, even here. I'm like Putin, I can fucking talk all day, really. It's my hobby. I even made a 7-hour video once. But okay, about trends. When you see something, when someone, and it's trending, tells you to do, it's easy to understand that this is someone's propaganda and shit. And you shouldn't believe it in any way. You may consider it, you may think about it, but never believe it. Okay. What I see in last week in Western social media, I see that they admire Slavic girls. And literally, that's a quote, marry Slavic girl. Wow. What the fuck? Why the fuck something's trending and telling me what I should do? Or stranging, eat healthy, eat this. No, fuck off. Well, what I'm talking about, today I will be talking about two countries. And it's very complicated. It's not easy to understand because Russia has many nations, but almost all of the, not only Slavic, of course. For example, Tatars, Buryats, and Caucasians from the south, Caucasus, Chechnya. I won't tell you about Caucasus before because they are Muslims. They are Muslims, and their tradition are not the same with us, and you should understand that. Putin went crazy, absolutely. He's not in his right mind. What he said, it's unbelievable. He said that our whole country should marry very, very young girls, like in Caucasus, Muslim traditions. Absolutely crazy. But it's not a new, okay, it doesn't matter. So, when we talk Slavic girls, of course, I mean all nations in Russia. Slavic too. And not sure about Caucasus. Because Muslims are not, well, you know. So, I live in Russia, and I'm going to be talking about two countries, Russia and Ukraine. I talk about Russia because I live here. I know a lot of people. Okay, I lived a life here. See, I'm not, telling you all. I saw something. Okay. About Ukraine, this is, how to put it, second country in the world with people I know. That's what I'm saying. So I have very much friends here. And also I know a lot of bloggers from this country. Originally, or they live here. And all of them, my friends and bloggers from this country, say the same things about their girls. Well, I don't think there's a lot of nations in Ukraine, so let's say they're only Slavic, right? Let's say. Of course, that's not right, but close to the truth. So they all say the same thing, and there's one very, very popular blogger from Ukraine. I don't know him, but I saw his work. He even said more. He said that he doesn't like Russia, by the way. So I think we can trust him in this, because he said that in Ukraine, girls are way worse than in Russia. That's what he said. So I don't know if he's right, because he's never been in Russia, but he like me, knows a lot of people. So he told him, so I guess. I mean, he told him about Russian girls, and he's like, oh, fuck, ours worse. I mean, you're talking Russian girls are bad, but our girls worse. So out of experience, so I don't know. I don't think so, but I think that I'm sure that the problem in this country is the same as Russia. Well. So I think it's solid intel about Ukraine. Many sources. You know, when average... Well, how do I put it? I just wanna think of one word to say about us all. I mean, Ukraine and Russia. And that's hard because in Russia more nations. So let's make a deal. I'm gonna tell Slavic, and I'm gonna mean everyone in these countries, girls, and not Caucasus Muslims. Okay? That would be fair, because I can't make remarks every time. That would be stupid, too long, brainless thing to do. Better make a deal. I made some works about this on Russian language, and now I'm gonna warn you what we think, how we live, how we understand this world, and who our goals are. You know, average Russian man, when when I see this trend, when the popular picture who's trending, I mean, many accounts put it, not one. So when it says, marry Slavic girl, to average Russian man, Slavic man in Ukraine, as I said, deal. See this as a threat. I'm not joking. It's threatening and very, very dangerous. Slavic girls are very, very fucking toxic. They never. They wasn't before, you know, in Soviet Union on shit, maybe 90s, and you know, after. But since some year, I don't know, they are like this. They want only and only very, very rich men. And of course, obviously, she will make him poor. I mean, if he's not a billionaire or something, I don't think billionaires watch me. Billionaires put this shit to make you poor if you marry Slavic girl. That's billionaires who do this. They have no heart. They have no feelings. I repeat, if we talk about Slavic, we talk Ukrainian and Russia's every girl except Caucasian. South. They are toxic. They'll make you poor. Billionaires want you poor. That's obvious, no? So they tell you, marry Slavic girl. And I don't think you ever been in Russia. Even if you've been, you wouldn't get it anyway. I mean, you should live there for some time to understand it. And I don't know. But that's a thing. And here's the thing. That's, again, billionaire stuff. Every Slavic girl thinks that, I don't know, that's true, I don't care about this. Every Slavic girl thinks that average Western man have more net worth than average Russian man, Slavic man, let's say that, of course. And Slavic man includes not Slavic men in Russia. Okay, so they will be very happy to marry you and make you fucking poor, make your life a disaster, destroy your life. And billionaires, wow, stonks, yeah? So Russia and Ukraine is pretty much countries of incels. And these countries, our countries, have really big problems with demography and birth rates. But here's the thing, it's interesting, really. Ukraine is one of the worst countries in the world. I mean, of course, birth rates. But here's the thing. Okay, let's see. 2024 year. Ukraine is on 212th place. Russia is 176. Okay. 1 second. United States is on 136 place. So the first place is the best in the world. It's Somali, Niger, Nigeria, these countries. So, okay. Last place is 215th. Okay, think about it. So it's not hard to believe to this guy, right? So I mean, Slavic girls in Ukraine. Wow. I'm not gonna talk about Belarus because I don't know anyone here, but it's on 193rd place. Okay, but we gotta understand something. I'm gonna tell you some arguments. I'll start with this list because I have it open on my TV. I use TV instead of a fucking other screen. There are countries. Lithuania, 198 place. Estonia, 180 place. It's our neighbors. And Latvia, 170 place in this list. So you know how this list works. It just says average, how many kids on one woman who can, give birth. So, okay. I'm not gonna tell these numbers because it's not matter. Matter is place and number of places. 215. What I'm talking about, I know a lot of people from these countries too. And can you guess? They don't have this problem. Fucking why? Doesn't matter why. Indeed they don't, as I can say. What I'm saying is these birth rates have nothing to do with something else other than culture. And what I'm talking about, government of Russia is fucking crazy about birth rates and demography. They have right. I mean, that's logical thing, but what they do is fucking stupid. Absolutely stupid. They make people, they do everything so people would want to give birth, to have a kid. It may sound logical, but only if you don't get what's happening. It's pretty old guys who rule the country for like 26 years. They don't understand shit about this. I'm making video in Russian. I'm saying it to them. I have several videos. They don't listen. I know why, because they're really interested in this. If this works. So, it may sound logical if you don't understand the problem. I already told the problem. So you should understand why it's stupid. How can people have a kid if they never can have a girlfriend? Only if they have them, they never want a kid or family because they don't love you, they're not interested, they want money. So this doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. They every year do something about it. It doesn't work. Because they don't work with the reason of this problem. Okay. Much tragedy. But okay. So that's exactly, it doesn't change anything. It only fall down. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna tell you about it. We talk about Ukraine. It was, okay, I better show you. I'm not sure how to say this. So let's see. This is number of kids in Ukraine for one woman, and in here and here. Okay, let's see Russia. This is serious. It's only 4 years. It's not that huge leap. It's only 4 fucking years. Look fucking here. You can say there's war. What the fuck where's fucking war in this country? Lithuania. Look at блядь. Блядь. Wow. It's unbelievable. Look here. I mean, of course, it's world problem, but this my work is not about this problem. Okay, let's see. Let's say other countries. Belarus. Poland. Poland. That's stupid propaganda, блядь. Stupid propaganda. I every time see, wow, in Poland, they're very cool, you know. I mean, culture, no gays, something like that. Cultural traditions. What the fuck are these traditions? Damn. What the fuck? Latvia. This is terrible. It's unbelievable. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Fuck, it's fucking broken, but okay. Okay, that was not actual. Lithuania was pretty good. Yeah? Look at this. Look at Poland. What the fuck? Estonia. Wow, this is the biggest slip ever. This is the fucking biggest slip ever. Wow. Just wow. And they don't have that problem. FYI. So, it doesn't have anything to do with Slavic girls or character or something. So, Mr. Putin should understand before it's too late. So, it's in Slavic girls' culture. It's in their genes. As I said, I see pretty much equal 50-50 Russian language content and English language content. And there's a lot of sexism in Russia and Ukraine. Our women and girls, Slavic girls, they don't really like men, really. And almost every video reel from women are about they hate men. Because you must understand that in the US, for example, you have, as I see, I may be wrong, there are pretty much crazy liberal women, and they don't even hide that they hate men, and they're crazy, obviously. And there's all the others. Well, and when I say crazy liberal women, I mean that they're marginals, you know. So it's not a lot of them, I guess. I hope so, at least, right? But here, it's the culture for everyone, every girl. They get hundreds, millions of likes. Every Slavic girl is crazy. She'll ruin your life. So they every time I see Slavic girl post in social media, it's always man hating, really. I always say, always the victim's card declined. You may know this meme, but for real, of course it won't change anything. So, kinda meh. When we have, in fact, war against men and women, and Putin say, okay, I'll pay you to have birth. What the fuck are you talking about? What birth? Girls declared a war to people, to humanity. They don't even understand the word love. What the fuck are you talking about? And the problem is they use the social media from school. So when a girl came out of school and school, she's like this. She's ready to destroy your life. Maybe that is why Putin told that we should marry very, very young women. I didn't think about it that way. And now the icing on the cake, or how we say in Russia, cherry on the cake. Like the one cherry, like icing. There are two girls, Slavic girls, singers, Mrs. Sabi and Mia Boyka. And they wrote and sang an interesting song, Basic Minimum it called. Basic Minimum is this meme. We live in this meme, by the way. It means that man should be very rich, and this is basic minimum. So if you don't have that, fuck off, something like this. And they always say something very, very huge, like millions and stuff. Well, that looks funny, but it's not really if you live in this, because it's of course it's a joke, but it's obvious that they want more than most men have, and even if you do, they don't love you, they just want your money. So it's a joke inside of joke, or as we say, in every joke there's only one part is a joke, and some part is not joke. That's smart. That's smart. So I don't know the whole song. I just saw the part of it, the most popular. I'll sing it on English. It doesn't sound very bad though. On English, I mean. So that's the girls' song. iPhone you buy, restaurant you pay. And the problem is they want it either in the beginning of the relationships, I mean they want some rich gifts and shit, or they want it as a part of courting, flirting. It would be the best way, I guess. But there are also a lot of scammers in Russia. I mean, Slavic girls. A lot of scammers. They just find a lot of men, use their beauty, and get either good gifts, like iPhone. It's not a bad gift. Or just eat some good expensive stuff, and like you won't see her again. So that is very, very popular about Slavic girls. So you should understand this. So in Russia and Ukraine, if they tell you marry a Slavic girl, you have a fucking goosebumps, because that's a threat. That's dangerous. But of course, this is not for our countries, obviously. It is for Western countries, because you don't know this stuff. I don't think there's a lot of videos about it on English, but in Russian, yeah. As I said, there's war between men and women. Women started it. And of course, we have our side, and we talk about it on Russian. So you don't see it. Now you saw it. Now you got it. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye. Take care of yourself. She'll ruin your life. If you want it, that's fine. You're a free person. Oh, I forgot to tell you one important analogy. Because it's what very, very smart and exactly goes here in our situation. So that's a story of from my life. Okay, I grew up and lived in a very small, quiet town, and of course, as almost every town citizen, or I don't know, village, something countryside citizen. Uh, I wanted to always, well, not always, but I was thinking about going to the better place, like megapolis, better. Well, and I found one city. I moved here. I live here now. And when I looked at it, it was beautiful and amazing. Skyscrapers everywhere, uh, green sides, parks, not even only city parks, but also parks in yards of these skyscrapers. It looks beautiful, very modern, pretty young city though, and it looks amazing. It had at the time I moved here, the city had a great prices. It increased double now, but then they had amazing price of the apartment flat. So I moved here. I bought an apartment, and of course, what I'm trying to say, I think you already got it. That don't judge the book by its cover, for sure, because this is not an amazing, a perfect place. I kind of regret moving here. I don't like it here. There are a lot of problems. There are a lot of noise from the neighbors. There are a lot of dogs. These parks are destroyed because dog owners with their dogs. It's a lot of them. They're dangerous. They scare me with bark. There's poop everywhere, and the grass. They walk with the dogs on the grass. The grass in the park is destroyed. Park looks disgusting. Absolutely unbelievable shit. They destroy flowers. They destroy everything. Nothing does anything. It's unbelievable. So noises from the neighbors, and there's worse shit. There are a huge amount of electric scooters, mopeds, and bicycles on sidewalks when a lot of people walk, and they ride on a very fast speed. Absolutely disgusting people. They do it even, several people on one machine. It's dangerous. It's very scary. It makes you scared of dogs, scared of this problem here. And, well, so I think you got my analogy. It's about Slavic girls, of course. See you soon.